Uh, I completely thought that I crashed my old Face of the Ancients. I was about to be terrified. And let's get our other items. Ah, man. This is one of the biggest problems with moving everything from one character to the other, is sometimes I kind of forget where shit is put. Move everything from the rogue. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we don't have one on this guy. Okay. Here. Jesus. Gonna pull up the item. What the hell is gone? There we go. Good old EverQuest server lag. Pretty much what we're doing right now is we're just getting everything set up to start playing on this guy. Gotta get all of our buffs ready. Mm. There we go. Okay, I think that's all the important buffs. Everything else we can just use for cool illusions. Oh man, I need to sort my items. This is getting horrible. Hey, what's going on, Pixel? What's up? We are just having a very chill time today. Normally, I would be hitting my lockouts and stuff, but since we still have a lockout on cooldown, we can't really do anything. We gotta wait at least another 12 to 15 hours on these other lockouts, so that means we can hit them tomorrow. And it's a reduced cooldown lockout right now, so we can hit them again Tuesday, I think. Man, I am just very chilled out right now with EverQuest. I don't really have anything I really want to do. So I'm just playing around on a different character now. Hey, what's going on, Max? How you doing? Knew I had one of those sitting around here. Yeah, how you doing, Max? Super chill day so far. So to prevent my EverQuest burnout, I got Stanley Parable and Universe Sandbox. Nice, dude. Dude, honestly, burnout is like, it's so real. It's such a fucking real thing, man. I honestly kind of felt like I was starting to get just a teeny little bit of EverQuest burnout. But then everything started hitting with my moving, so I have to like move, get up and move around and get a whole bunch of stuff packed and all that good stuff. Ooh, what do we want? What do we want? One's got mana regen, but I think we're already pretty close to max mana regen. Yeah, I was starting to feel just a teeny little bit of EverQuest burnout, but then, yeah, everything hit all at once for moving and all that good stuff. So, now I'm ready to game again. And now on my I'm on vacation for the next 5 days. So easy win there. Nice, easy peasy. Okay, there we go. Just shy of 10,000 mana. Boring. Vacay is always nice, but having moving stuff to take care of during that. A little bit, yeah. So I've been packing a lot of stuff, but I've also been throwing away like huge amounts of stuff. So I'm off until next Thursday, but the actual move is next Saturday. So, I'm actually hiring movers to come and get my shit for me. So most of like the next 5 days is probably just going to be gaming and packing. I'll move like my sensitive stuff myself, like my computer, like the computers, the gaming setup, the TVs, the monitors. I'll move all that stuff myself, but the movers are going to be moving all the big stuff. The house I'm moving to is literally, it's less than 2 miles away. So it's going to be really, really easy to move all my stuff myself and then just chill out and game while the movers are moving everything else. Internet moves over on Friday, the move is Saturday, and then home free. Yeah, I suppose I should actually get spells. Yeah, it should be easy peasy. Pack stuff until Thursday, move stuff, my stuff Friday, and then the big stuff, movers are going to be here Saturday. And then from Saturday on, I'll officially be in the new place. I really don't think I need a lot of these spells. I think I'm going to skip a good chunk of these spells here. I almost always go out of my way to buy all these spells, but it's just really not going to be point, at least, until like level 20. Gotta get Stinging Swarm. Here. Gotta get our teleports. Hitting Quarm tomorrow? Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Yep, I'll be ready for it. What about you, man? Are you going to be hitting it up? It seems like a good chunk of people that are still playing EverQuest right now are going to be hitting it up. Whether they're going to be sticking with it or not is a whole different story, but... And that, of course, goes for me, too. I make absolutely no promises that I'll be sticking with it. I can honestly see myself giving it a try, and then I'll probably end up, like, dual streaming. I'll probably be, like, streaming that, and then in the background also playing, like, live EverQuest. Just in case, because I have a feeling there's going to be some times that it's just so slow. Which again, I have no issue with like the speed of it, but I just think sometimes that whenever I'm playing it, I'll probably have like live EverQuest playing in the background. my biggest hang up on those kinds of servers, no map, like it irritates me. Yeah, I'll leave for work around noonish, so not sure how much I'll get in. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm really excited for it because it seems like the people running it are really trying their best to make it at least like semi-casual friendly. But, you know, like I said, it really just depends. It seems like it could be a lot of fun though, so I want to hop on it and I want to give it a try. Jesus, how many spells do we need? At least this way we'll have everything all the way up to 50. I did not mean to do that. Forest renewal, there we go. Okay, we're good. I even skipped like almost all the level 20 spells and I have... Jesus. Way too many bags full. But yeah, I agree with you there, man. Like, the no map stuff does kind of piss me off as well, but I'm kind of looking forward to it as like a new adventure in that case. Wait, this way. You get pretty used to it with the world being overall smaller, I found. Yeah. That I'm also kind of expecting, yeah. Definitely took some adjusting, though. Yeah. I mean, you don't have your Dusty EverQuest Atlas binder. Right, right. Man, why don't you just have the printouts? You gotta have the landmarks on the maps sketched out and everything. Like, aha, I have this tower marked. I know where I am. All in all, I think I'm genuinely pretty excited for it. I'm just more nervous than anything. I lost this a long time ago when I left for the Navy. I'm so ashamed. Yeah, anyways, I think it's going to be pretty fun. I know it's going to be such a shock for me. Show up and be literally dying to enemies that are blue cons, and should be a good time. Worst case scenario, I die and I quit the same day. Oh, here, I think that's what's going on here. We got our frames and everything capped. Yeah, we won't be doing stuff like this on Quarm, that's for sure. At least not without a Death Wish. I haven't, like, reserved names or anything yet either. I didn't really think it was going to be worthwhile. It is kind of fun, though, to watch Secrets occasionally stream and, like, just get completely shocked at the graphics of the game. I haven't even looked into the installer. Yeah, I haven't done any of that. I could have for the beta, but nope, didn't even bother. Honestly, I didn't want to install everything and then mess around with it and kind of ruin the magic of it. My P99 buddies, I think, are not going to join immediately. Oh, really? Yeah? I can imagine some of the P99 folks are kind of nervous about it. One is trying to get me into Warframe. Warframe was a pretty fun game, too. I honestly think that some P99 folks are kind of nervous that it's gonna ruin their game, which I think is fair. Honestly, if it's as successful as people seem to make it sound, I wouldn't be surprised if this does kind of end up killing off P99. We play on a dead server anyway, so it wouldn't affect us. Oh, okay, well. Well, then suddenly it's not so bad. Can't kill what's already dead, right? I mean, if it's dead, what are you playing on, P99 red or P99 blue? Surely blue's not that unpopular. Red is dead. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think taking a break from some games and playing other ones is like the healthiest thing you can do. I'm in the mood for some console stuff anyways at the minute. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, I've been getting more and more in the mood to play like FF14 and stuff like that recently. The only reason I haven't is because there's basically just nothing for me to do in that game. FF14 is built basically to give you content for like 2 or 3 months at a time and then you quit. Baldur's Gate 3 and Armored Core is calling me. Nice. Plus even a little Chrono Trigger replays or something. Hell yeah. Never got into FF14, yeah. I know a lot of people didn't, and I totally get it. The graphics are very weeby. Very, very weeby. 3 pops. Yeah, if you're into, like, funny boys and cat girls and stuff like that, then it's the game for you. My biggest problem with FF14 is none of the armor really looks like that phenomenal, and, like, the character models are just too meh. They're all too human-y. I play myself some JRPGs, I gotcha. And playing FF12 and Tactics Advance. I'm familiar with the races. Yep. Played a potato bard. Nice. Tiny little bard people. My biggest thing is I like a good story, and FF14's story ended up being like one of the best storylines I've ever played in any game. So that's how they were able to get me. Tried getting in too late, and I think it was so much to catch up on, yeah. I came back into FF14 after only playing A Realm Reborn in like 2014. I came back in 2020, and yeah, the whole A Realm Reborn storyline is just fucking garbage boring, and that's after they've removed 70% of the quest for it. And like, there's tons of catch-up mechanics and stuff that you can do now, but like from 1 to 60 is just god-awful boring to me. But after that, it starts to get pretty good. Like, after, whenever you get into this second expansion, Stormblood, after you get into that, it's, like, not so bad. Taking dog to the vet. All right, man. But yeah, after this, like, after Stormblood, I want to say, like, level 60 plus content, it starts to get really good. Rocking a Steam Deck and it plays well on that. I do keep it installed just in case. I've heard a lot of good things about the Steam Deck. A buddy of mine likes to take his to work, and he has a pretty good time playing something like the Assassin's Creed game. You're a fan? Gotcha. These days, I'm really into games that just make me feel powerful and just relaxing and kicking back and having a good time. So I really like Risk of Rain, like Risk of Rain 2. Just a third-person shooter. You get to like fly around and shoot and blow shit up. Always been a portable fan thanks to family life. Yeah. The last portable console I owned, I want to say it was like one of the Game Boys. So it's been a long time for me. Well, no, never mind. I lied. Switch. I own a Switch. Because when I was going to a buddy's house that lived nearby, I used to take my Switch over. Whenever he was just like watching sports, I would just sit there and pop open the Switch and play some like Diablo 3 or something. Switch works for stuff like that. Yep. I don't travel very often, so the portable stuff always has never really been for me. You seen anything on the next X-Pack? I have not, Santos. I've only seen what people have joked about like in the forums. It's kind of frustrating, actually. I'm hoping that we're going to get an announcement in the next couple of days. I just let my wife or kids have the TV and I game on my small screen. Yep. That's exactly what my best friend does. His wife likes to watch her TV shows and dramas and stuff, and he'll just pop open the portable. Yeah, Vantos, fucking nothing on the new expansion, dude. Honestly, it's not really worrying me, but it's kind of making me think that we're either not going to get an expansion this year, or if we do, it's going to be delayed to sometime next year. I could see them like delaying the expansion until next March or something. Did see that? Oh, sorry, it's not posting in chat. If you want to DM me the message, I'll post it in there for you. Here, try this. VIP bentos. Here, you're a VIP now. You can post it again. At least once it refreshes, it should let you post a link. Yeah, I did see that. I saw that there was like an announcement where they said like production of a new EverQuest was going to take place in 2025, and it was supposed to be out by 2028, and it has like a $30 to $40 million budget. I did see that. So maybe we just won't get any new expansions until then. Maybe that's what their plan is. That's another reason why I was saying, like, I feel like if they do delay something, maybe they'll just delay the announcement until March of next year for the 25th anniversary. Seems super low, but low on the budget and really short time frame to work on it. That's another reason why I've seen a lot of people say that they think it's going to be a mobile game. But mobile EverQuest would not fit the people that play this game. It's almost as short-sighted as the Diablo 4 announcement, where a lot of people's reactions are really just going to be like, really? That's what you thought we wanted? That's my worry, is that the announcement's going to be some weird mobile thing. But I feel like for the 25th anniversary, I feel like for that, they would announce something big, though. The UI, though, ugh, yeah. I'm sure others would play it. Yeah, you're right, Phantos. I'm sure it would attract, like, a new player base. And mobile is huge in Asia. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it could attract, like, a whole new player base, and it could probably get... people coming in and spending money on the game. But I don't really feel like they have a problem making money. The biggest problem is like making new content, it seems like, for EverQuest. Because every time they give some sort of announcement on the kind of money that people spend on these games, it's a fuckload of money. There's so many people that spend a lot of money on these games where it really doesn't seem like, you know, like microtransactions are the issue. But honestly, I think I would be more happy with them, like, rebuilding the regular EverQuest, like EverQuest 1. I'd be happy with, like, a reboot. More happy with that than I would be some trashy sequel with a low budget. It seems like it says it will be pay to play and micro heavy. That makes a lot of sense. God, I thought this was a Doki Doki Literature Club song for a second. I was like, nah. Good old Final Fantasy, man. That's funny shit, though. They start out super similar on purpose, I'm sure. Yeah, probably so. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. There's so many different options of things I feel like they could do with new EverQuest content right now. Honestly, a new game doesn't really feel like the answer, at least to me. But I guess maybe a new game is the best answer. That way you attract like a whole new player base. But if the whole point of releasing a sequel to get new people, like if the whole point of doing that, you alienate your original player base, doesn't really seem like a good trade to me. But I guess I'm definitely not the average EverQuest player, that's for sure. Definitely not the average EverQuester. You're gonna do reused content X packs again. I hope it's gonna be an LDO one. For what, the new expansion? Is that what you're thinking? I really wish I could get a nice dose of EverQuest lore in one place. That more than anything, dude. And I don't even own a phone. Aside from, EverQuest, yeah. Yeah. My biggest thing is, like, there needs to be, like, lore and story told in-game in a more modern way. Because there are, like, whenever you go to specific zones and events happen and stuff like that, you have very Dungeons and Dragons-esque, like, lore text happening. Some old EverQuest books, yeah. One of my buddies has a ton of the books, yep. I don't even necessarily want, like, cinematics. I'm sure they would be pricey these days. They'd probably be really pricey these days. Hey, where you going? Where you going? All the old EverQuest stuff, I'm sure, would be pretty pricey these days, at least to the right player base. It just feels like with EverQuest being such an old school game, and a lot of old school gamers know that it was like one of the foundations of MMOs these days. I really want to see it honored in a really good way, but not completely trashed and redone in a new game. Because it'd be one thing if they released a new game that's set in Norath, like in a different timeline. It'd be a whole other thing just to call it EverQuest, and it's basically the only thing similar to it is the name. Which is kind of what I feel like what would happen. I don't have hope for it at all. I'd be happy to see, like, a much further in the future EverQuest. Not like EverQuest 2 storyline where it branches off, but something that's like thousands of years later, like they do in the Star Wars universes. Don't have a lot of faith in a good remake, yeah. I think something where a lot of the old, like, gods and names and everything are still there, but it's like whole new cities, whole new environments. Like, Norath looks completely different. I think a lot of that would be really cool. But I'd also like to see it very action-based combat. I don't know if anybody here has ever played Terra back in the day, but like the whole dodge, hack and slash system I think would be really cool. Because that was still really good for groups. You can go to areas and you'd run through dungeons and you have fun and stuff like that. Look like Guild Wars then? Ooh, no thank you. No thank you. Guild Wars looks so flushed. Every time I install it, it doesn't matter how good of a computer I have. It just looks very glossy. Like everything is very highly glossy. Fucking hate dodge roll combat. That's fair. I like it because I think it's really engaging. Why is your HP bar not moving? It's because I have a whole lot of it. It's because I have about 10,000 HP at level 11. Welcome to FE. Yeah. Do I have new spells? Nice. There we go. Something to fizzle on. Yeah, it's just a good chunk of HP is all. FE, it's Furion of E. It's a server. It's live EverQuest, but everything is tradable. So a lot of the gear I'm using is like really high-end gear. Being able to right-click spells in live was a shocker to me, like this. Is that what you're talking about? Like where you can click on it and you can pick the spells that you want to on the spell bar? Well, both for Scry. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of raid gear. It's got I'm wearing a lot of raid gear from Depths of Dark Hollow, and then also a few things from Valius, but a lot of stuff from Luckland too. It's pretty much best in slot everything you can wear without cheating. Basically anything without a level requirement. Yep. Is this part of the world pretty empty? Do you ever see people in Crushbone? Oh yeah, fishing. Fishbin. I don't know why I said fishing. But yeah, there's still typically people I'll see here. I think it's kind of dead right now. But on Furion of E especially, I'll come across people who are leveling here a lot. Pretty much every hot zone that's designated a hot zone, I'll almost always go in. There's going to be people there. Mostly people just power leveling. Some of power leveling, yeah. Not new players, no, Vantos. But there's still typically people just coming through here and grouping. The closest thing to new people I'll see on EverQuest these days is on Oakwind. And if anything, I feel like power leveling is even worse on Oakwind. Love the old stuff? Yep, same. I was trying to play on Oakwind last night, and I felt like everywhere I went, people weren't looking for groups, they were just selling power levels. And considering Oakwind, the first to encounter stuff was meant to counteract power leveling, cracks me up even more. People did a tutorial to level 12-ish. Every once in a while, yeah. Like if they're a brand new player, yeah, I can see them doing a tutorial. Even just recently, one of my buddies here in chat that watches me every once in a while, he had never played EverQuest before, but after watching me play this game, he actually started playing EverQuest for the first time. If you went there now, there'd be 5 to 12-ish players in there. What, in tutorial? Yeah. I don't feel like the tutorial's really advertised to new people. I know that's like auto-checked on your character whenever you're making a new character to go to the tutorial. But I think that's also because it's a good place to start. Although they could really use a new version of the tutorial at this point. Yeah, you gotta turn it. Yeah, you have to uncheck the actual tutorial. There we go. Good old slaver. I wish they didn't force everyone to Drakenland. Yeah. That, unfortunately, is also a new thing. It's cool how if you want to, you can choose like the original starting area. Like anytime I make an Ixar, I feel like I almost always choose Cabalus instead. Was confusing coming back? Yeah. So many grays. It's basically time to go. I feel like for certain characters, I didn't have that option. Gotta be gold to pick a different starting city? Ah, that makes sense. So basically, I'm just better than everyone. That's what the game is telling me. Got it. Just be better than everyone and you can pick a different starting zone. Yeah, of course, when I logged back, I hadn't subbed yet. And Lincoln, every time I come back, it's always like that, where I don't sub at first. And it's like, oh yeah, that's why I sub, because I can't fucking do anything. I can't get more than 1,000 AAs. I can't use the bazaar. I can't use chat. Certainly mandatory past your 60s. There is one guy in my chat that comes in and he pretty much never subs his accounts and he plays characters up into like mid 70s and it cuts off there for him because since he never subs, by that time everything hits way too hard, it has way too much HP, and the mercenaries, the apprentice mercenaries kind of suck. So EverQuest becomes almost unplayable at that point unless you're playing with other people. I feel bad because, I mean, EverQuest that a lot of people know and love anyways is from 1 to 60, so it doesn't matter to them. But if you're actually trying to see what the new content looks like, you are fucked after level 100. Came back a few years ago, I ran into an SK that plays for free. That's a unicorn right there, dude. He must have had some help. That's the only thing I could think of. He probably joined a pretty good guild that helped out. There's definitely tricks to it, yeah. But you can't expect the average new player coming into this game to figure that out. All they're going to know is that playing free, they're not going to get AAs, and then suddenly at level 60, everything hits for half their health. He was leader of a popular family type guild. That's cool then. Because especially in this continent that we're on here, everything is made after level 50 with the expectation that you're wearing a full set of Defiant. I feel like if you get to that point, $15 a month, whatever, isn't so bad. That's my thought process. Your gold for a month, you grind A's and spend them, then you go free, you can still use the A's. Yeah, that's what I always try to tell people is I'll power level my characters up to level 110, which is the max level for auto grant AAs right now anyways. Just sub for a month and you'll get all, 30,000 AAs or so, and you're good. Just can't add anymore. Yeah. Do we want to kill undead or do we want to fight something else? Now let's go to Kearns. Or we could go to Unrest. We're going to go to Unrest instead. I was going to go to Kearns Tower, but Unrest I feel like would be good for us because we'll be good until probably 25 or so. Mistmore? I think we're too low for Mistmore. We're only level 12. Now give us like 10 more levels. Can buff you if you want. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I'll just stick with my basic little clicky buffs for now. We're going to take this at least fairly slow. I say fairly slow as I've gone from level 1 to 12 in 50 minutes. Should be able to do Mistmore with them levels. Yeah, I can. It's just a lot harder because everything is deep red cons. It's one thing if we're doing a melee character where all I'm relying on is just my straight up blunt damage. But casters, I got to take things a little bit slower. You're as good as any melee? I'm close, that's for sure. Not quite as good. But we'll definitely hit Mistmore in a few levels. I love that zone. And once this guy gets to probably level 60, I kind of want to do my epic. Let my accounts go. Oh, like unsub? I mean, if you're not really playing, there's no point. And to be 100% honest, with Quarm coming out soon, I might just be letting these accounts go as well. Besides a few months on Oakwind I haven't played in the past year, yeah. To be honest, like I said, I'm really hoping Oakwind scratches the itch for me. Catch, here we come, yay. We'll be there for our epic pretty soon anyways. What's going on, Hulk? Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, thank you, thank you. We've been packing all week, so it's been a pretty busy week. Yeah, I'm really hoping Quarm scratches the itch for me. And it just seems like a speedrun server. What, Oakwind? Or FE? I mean, FE is kind of the definition of a speedrun server. It's increased EXP rate. I feel like Oakwind, oh. Wouldn't surprise me. Everyone seems max level anyways. Like I said, every time I try to sign into Oakwind to actually get a group, I feel like I'm basically just talking to myself in chat. Trying to get people to group up with me. Everyone's always like already rating and max level. And then everyone else is like just trying to sell power levels. People selling power levels, probably same people rating. Probably so. Just using extra bots for the power leveling. Could be. See, this seems like a pretty good idea. These guys are all current level or a little bit higher. Okay, let's pull a few. You're going with stinging for your character name for Quarm, huh? I thought it fit nicely because it's like stinging swarm, drones of doom. It's very Druid-esque, but instead it's my killer farts. We got it named. Set up bot accounts to do wildlife. It doesn't surprise me, dude. I feel like if this was an ogre or a troll, it'd be the perfect name. Yeah. Especially because, like, they're dirty butt cracks normally. That's a good idea. Maybe we'll do, like, a troll shaman instead. Ogres use gnomes as butt plugs. Sounds like those gnomes are going out in a fun way. Death by Snoo Snoo. Oh man, Troll Shaman and a Rook with that snare necklace and it's unstoppable. I don't know, like, the more I hear about Shaman, the more I'm kind of, like, interested in actually making and playing one. I just don't think Quarm is going to be a good fix for that. I don't think it's going to be a good first experience for that. They're doing a new server. Yeah, well, not EverQuest, but it's called Project Quarm. It's an emulated server. Been out of loop for a year. No, not new EverQuest, but or sorry, not live EverQuest. But Project Quarm is a new emulated server. I guess it's done all based off the Alcabor project. So it's going to be like very, very true to classic EverQuest. Come on, let me cast, damn it. So P99, but even more classic. Because P99 is based off the Titanium client. And Quarm is based off of the original client trilogy, I think. So it's like very, very 2001, 2002-esque. Even like Stone UI kind of things. Shamans are amazing, but in classic, through Valius, I'm not a big fan when it comes specifically to Shaman rating. Yeah. Well, yeah, because in rating, they're just basically, what is it, avatar pimps? Shaman, give me avatar! Hello, Mr. Ghoul. We're just about high enough level we're going to start getting our actual spells now. Ooh, getting our teleports. No, in raiding they were everything. Buffing, resist, slows, heals, mallow, and such. It sucks because if you're the only shaman, you have to switch out your entire spell bar for buffs and resists, and then switch it back for your heals. Ah. A little bit of everything in that case. There's a guy that I'll occasionally pop into his stream on that plays Oakwind. Well, I'll watch him do like Valius raids and stuff like that. I think he plays a shaman. It looks fun, but it also looks very much so like cannibalize, 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 cast heal, cannibalize, cannibalize, cast ferocity, cannibalize, or avatar, whatever it is. They're better once group buffs come into play. Yeah, a lot of canny dancing. Yeah, like canny sit, canny sit. Just a shaman like cutting bits and pieces off his body and sitting down. Hello, friends. Honestly, the only thing I would do to make this zone better is like triple the respawn rate. Or I guess cut it in a third. Whatever you want to say, but things need to spawn like 3 times faster here. Having like a 7-minute respawn timer in a lot of these zones is just kind of bogus. One of the main reasons why so many people choose to level in the like the new expansion areas first. Especially like that Serpent Spine stuff. Considering you can go from 1 to 20 in Crescent Reach and then 20 to 40 in the next area. I always forget the name. Miss out on some of the best zones in the game that way. Oh, hello. Here we go. Oh. That's fine, we'll just pull everything. Chipped Bone Skeleton. Okay, there's another named over there. Let's just dot everything one at a time. Oh, you know what I forgot? Pumping FF10 music like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, buddy. It's kind of rotating through it, but it's definitely giving me a lot of the lo-fi FF10 stuff today. About to get basically an entire level from this pool. There we go. New nuke. Even better. And I gotta remember to put my extra thorns on here. There we go. Okay. More thorns damage. Nice. From 14 to 23. That's better. Looking forward to making my ranger on Quarm tomorrow. Really excited to get new start going on a fresh server. Oh, did you already get your name reserved? I'm really excited for Quarm too, man. I know it's just going to be hilariously like a shock for me as far as the leveling experience is concerned. Especially going from this to that, but, you know, we'll make it. No, it's not reserved, but the likelihood of someone taking it is probably pretty slim, yeah. Thankfully, I don't really think any of my names are going to be claimed, so I'm not the slightest bit worried about that. And if there is the name, like, say something is claimed for the name that I might want, then I'll just be creative and I'll come up with, like, stinging farts or something again. I'll make a gnome called Furious Butt Plug or something. Who knows? He said, I heard Pixel say he was going to take them all and make you pay a chrono for them. He still owes me an extra chrono for getting his mount anyways. I'm not the slightest bit worried about someone taking my names. I'll come up with something else. I'm creative enough. I've come up with dozens of different names for these characters. Dude, gotta work on that evocation. You know if we're going to be doing Mischief tonight? I know Mr. is away this weekend, so you're packing and such. Wasn't sure if you knew. I'm honestly not expecting to do anything tonight, Necro. If there's like a few of us that want to hop on and play, I'm down. But I'm not expecting it to be... I'm not expecting everyone to be there. But if we have people... Excuse me. If we have people, yeah, I'll join in. But I'm definitely not expecting. Also because I know, like, even Bearded said he's just going to be waiting until Quarm anyways. So I figured people wouldn't mind a break. Ooh, Ghost Rider's brittle. There we go. Or let's just wait till Quarm then. Sounds good to me. Yep, I'm down for that. I didn't want to like feel like I'm pressuring everyone to play a whole bunch on a server whenever it seems like at least several of us are planning on playing on Quarm anyways. It is going to be hilarious to make a wood elf on Quarm, and then be happy to get like a single level or two in per session, if even. When I'm used to like leveling from 1 to 50 in a single, like in a couple hours. I recommend doing some bone chip requests in Kaladin to get some early armor EXP. Yeah, I was looking at like Druid quests and stuff like that for Classic, and there's some stuff out there, but there's not a whole lot of options for stuff until you're high level. I'm excited for it though. It should just be like I keep saying it, but it's going to be a hilarious culture shock for me. We'll get you tattered leather armor, which is better than cloth. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that'll be a good start then. Ooh, level 20. All right, let's renew our buffs here. Unable to change form here. What? Whatever. All right, let's go. Anything? Oh, that's all low level stuff. Oh, this should be totally fine. It's just 5, 6, whatever. Gotta dot them all. There we go. Let's see what other spells we got now. I think I grabbed pretty much everything level 20 plus, so we'll actually start having stuff to do. Let's see. Excuse me? Must nuke. I'm too powerful for your stuff to land on me. I think we're getting pretty close to being able to go to Miss more, though. Start working our way in there and probably be there till level 30. Yeah, let's go ahead and make our way over there. You know, I think I have a teleport for that. Nice. Oh, I love being a druid. Another one of the things I'm excited about on Quarm, if I actually make it high enough level to buff and teleport, that's going to be all the income that we need. All right. E Fae, Lesser Fae, and Miss More. I wish I could actually get like LDON groups and just run through those solo, but I think it still requires 3 people for some reason to grab an instance. We get to go beat up some dark elves now. And hopefully there's nobody here. Especially at the entrance, there almost always seems to be someone there. Oh. They're all deep red. Hmm. Okay, here we go. We've got our oh shit button where we can teleport out if we need to. Blue. Okay. Nice. Oh, that's a few. Well then. 12% for blues. Nice. Wonder if this is a hot zone right now. The one thing that does kind of suck about being like a solo caster in this zone is the fact that a lot of these enemies cast. So many casters. It'd be a different story if we weren't really twinked. There we go. Where are you going? Where are you going? I feel like I have a better dot now. We do not. Just kidding. I think drones is level 30. Go gadget, giant social range. Jesus. Are you not using Merc for better EXP gain at lower levels? Nope. Nope, I didn't even grab a Mercenary. I figured it'd be more fun just doing this solo. Because what I was thinking about doing, once we get high enough level, we're gonna like try quad kiting again. I figured we'd do it a little bit more old school. I mean, not that really 11,000 HP and mana at level 20 is old school, but you know. Confidence, I liked it. It's not like you were hard to kill or anything. Yeah, that's true. We're still at the point where we'd have better HP and stuff than our Mercenary anyways. All it would really be doing is just taking EXP from us. 11k, what gear are you using? It's a mixture of Depths of Dark Hollow gear, Planes of Power, and Luckland gear. Stuff like this. And Mace the Ancients from Planes of Power. But a lot of it's Depths of Dark Hollow gear, and also like Gates of Discord. I mean, the gear is nice and everything, but the biggest boost here is this Mount Blessing. It's the mount from Knight of Shadows. It gives you 4,500 HP, 4,750 mana, like all of your stats and armor class plus 73. But you can use it at level 1. So, I mean, it's automatically 4,500 extra HP there. And it's the mana regeneration, too. That's another reason why I'm basically just infinitely nuking and dotting. It makes you basically invincible. And all of the buffs I have on are all different visage buffs from illusions. For my DS, I've got this familiar. The damage shield you get from it increases every 10 levels. So another reason why you'll see me stop and recast my illusions like every 10 levels is because a lot of those illusions, the stats get better as your levels get higher. So like my damage shield I'm using for this, with this pet, and then also this Ice Golem illusion. And it's like 6 or 8 hours long. So all of my buffs are just self buffs. Usable by any class, any race. It's like the ultimate power leveling package. And I'm not even using any of my Druid damage shields or anything, because those stack on top of it. Yeah, if you played a warrior and you use this, you'd get the same buffs. What is the pet from? This succulent is from... I want to say it's from this... it was from one of the expansion packs they sold recently. I think it was Empires of Kunark. Yeah, I want to say it was Empires of Kunark, and that was the one of the mounts or one of the pets you get from it. Empires, a Ring of Scale, maybe. Yeah, one of those two. These guys are healing. That's the problem with this area. Here, let's focus on killing this dude. There we go. Yeah, what's nice is literally all of them are heirloom. So whatever character I start on this account, I can just move all of those mounts and buffs and flickies over to a new character. So if I make a new warrior, I can use the same buffs. A new wizard, I can use the same buffs. But what's nice is it basically maxes out all your stats. You get pretty much as high as resist as you can. Gotta love that free trader server too. Yep. All the free trade, man. That's what makes the Steps of Dark Hollow gear so good. I don't know why the developers made it have no level requirement when they put it in the game, but using items at level 1 that have like 160 HP and mana and good resistance stats, it's really, really useful. But what's nice is this gear literally takes you from 1 to 65. Most of it would be no drop on a different server. Yes, absolutely right. Like this as well. This Fabled Shield of the Water Dragon that you can get from Fabled Fatedar. Like 7 HP regeneration. Get a new dot at 24 called Creeping Crud. I thought I was going to get a new one. Maybe I just haven't... Oh, I already had it memmed. I just didn't pay attention earlier. Nice. Huge brain, dude. These are all teleports otherwise. We'll do this. Yeah, good catch, Hulk. And Immolate at 25. Yeah, I think Immolate is the one that requires the Fire Beetle Eye. Which obviously shouldn't be too hard for us to get. Hey, what's going on, Grim? How you doing? Oh, Creeping Crud is blocking it. Nice. Okay. No need to stack dots. I forgot about that. Just woke up, wanted to sleep a bit longer. My body said, nah. Dude, that was me this morning. I got up at 5:30 this morning. My body has just not been letting me chill. Eventually, yeah, the next one we get is Immolate, which is Fire Line. And we're getting just stunned here. Woke up about an hour ago and just laid in bed trying to go back to sleep. That's relaxing though, man. You stop your healing right now. Oh, that's right. Upstairs time. Let's clear these guys out. So we don't even need our other one. Naturally. We'll actually start using our own damage shield soon, because it'll stack on top of our other one. Look at that, they actually did some damage to me. Drones isn't until 32. Aha! Well, we'll be there before too long. $15-20 minutes max. Yeah. We're getting there. I specifically didn't buy most of my spells from like 1 to 20 just because they're a waste of time. They get replaced so quick. I mean, obviously you get the basics like Spirit of Wolf, Gate. I think I get regeneration soon too. Stop interrupting me. There we go. $34? Okay. Soon. Soon, soon, soon. I think this dude back here is for an epic. Gem and epic? Aha, okay. New DS at 27 at 37, okay. So that means we should have one that we can use now. Start stacking them up here. Oh, there we go. We got snare. Okay. One of the worst parts about having such crazy mana regeneration is that we pretty much never get to work on meditate. HP buff as well. Yep. Good old protection of steel. We're going to take off our drones here for our stinging swarm. Put snare. Yep. Yep. Good old buffs, man. That will come. Could also fight mounted, I think helps keep you medic. Yeah. Yeah, mounted is a good way to go too. Let's see what our damage shield hits for with these on now. Oh, that's a few of them. Oh, 41. Nice. Like we can power level ourselves. Yeah, getting 20% EXP a kill here, almost. It's definitely not going to be like that on Quarm in a couple days. I'm looking forward to getting to zones like this in Quarm and dying and having to do a corpse run, and then having to use the entirety of my playtime to get my corpse back. I can't wait. $29. That sounds awful. What do you mean? That sounds like peak EverQuest, dude. Just do hardcore so you don't have to worry about corpse runs. Big brain, that's true. Imagine getting a mana stone and then dying on a hardcore character. Feels bad, man. Yeah, that truly is big brain. Don't want corpse runs? Just be hardcore, bro. Get to level 50 and die. Why not? Only 20 days of playtime to get there. Let's leave all these items. Oh, this should be a few. Nothing to worry about. Oh, just two. Never mind. Okay. So is Quarm P99 style but official server? No. There did used to be a Quarm server, a server called Quarm on Live EverQuest a long time ago, but this new, if you hear anybody talking about Quarm these days, they're probably referring to what's called as Project Quarm. It's like based off of the Alcabor Project server. It's a new server that's launching tomorrow. New nuke at 30. Grant that to you. Nice. Nice. But yeah, it's a new server that's launching tomorrow. It's an emulated server. It's going to be free to play, but it's going to be like basic EverQuest, classic EverQuest, like very, very, very classic 1999 EverQuest. And then every 9 months, another server or another expansion is going to launch until we get to Plains of Power, and then it's just locked there. You've heard of it, but know nothing about it. Gotcha. It's just, yeah, it's just basically a slower paced TLP. But it's based off of very old classic EverQuest. So it's going to be even more classic feeling than P99 people are saying. Fury there. There we go. So Agnar, but with classic rule set, pretty much, yeah. And I'm excited for it because it's going to be like no chrono, no microtransactions, like as classic as it's ever been. And it's free to play, so I mean, the thing about it is, like, if you try it and you don't like it, no harm, no foul. But yeah, like the no chrono, no microtransaction stuff. Also, there's no boxing, yeah. Also, it's like very IP locked true box. Like you have to ask for an exception to have more than one person like at your address basically playing the game. Oh. Oh, that's just a few. Getting to the point where they're actually doing damage to me. Oh, that's much better damage. Nice. Point blank nuke at 31. Good for lag. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, good for tagging. Means I'll probably nuke myself a little bit, but that's fine. Don't think it. Okay, never mind. I'm just thinking of like the AoEs from enemies. Here we go. Earthquake. There we go. To all nearby enemies. That's nice. We don't need snare. This one, however, that one can do damage to me. Lightning strike. Guck. Oh my. Good old Guck, man. There we go. I like that. How did one come from behind me? Just EverQuest pathing for sure. That's what I'm thinking. Nice. Nice. You're going through your bedrooms. Ooh, hello. Yes, EverQuest has a natural 50% EXP bonus over other servers. So as fast as live can be, it's plus 50%. Which is pretty good. New .v drones of doom. Let's go. Among many other teleport spells, it appears. Nice. This one hits for 148. That's almost twice as much damage. And with our buffs, I think we'll be good. Oh, you know, I never actually redid my buffs either. Here, let me get out to a big area here. Okay, let's redo our buffs. Excuse me? Did he just aggro me to the floor of the area above us? I think so. Man, Earthquake just takes forever to fucking cast. We got no EXP for him. Bruh. Feels bad, man. Okay. I think that's it for the... Oh, yeah. Minion. Gotta increase our damage shield here. Fizzle, 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 fizzle. Oh, I think Abjuration's gonna have to be one of the things that we put points into whenever we go back through Plane of Knowledge. I think we're just getting respawns is what's going on here. There we go. A lot of enemies here. Let's try this instead. heal. See how much greater healing hits me for. Never mind. We'll just keep getting attacked. Nice. Greater healing heals me for 3.5%, it looks like. Looks like working on Meditate's not going to be too much of a problem. And we can also work on tracking. A lot of stuff's actually already blue. That's kind of surprising. Alright. Back to murder. Aw, man, light blues. We have regen now? Nice, okay, even better. Another spell for me to fizzle. Guck or Soulby. Yeah, we can definitely start move. We definitely need to move on to someplace else, though. Might have a lot of storm port by now too. I think, yep, I think so. I think what we're gonna do though, I think we're gonna teleport to POK real quick. And we're going to put some points into our horrible skills. Like abjuration, so we don't waste half of our mana. The early 20s, yeah. We'll be able to just teleport right over there. Light blues giving 6% EXP is still kind of sick. Yep. And it's not even a hot zone, dude. That's what's crazy about it. If it was a hot zone, it would be an extra 30% on top of that. right. Aw, abjuration and alteration, both kind of pathetic. And my poor divination down there at 10 as well. That'll be another one we'll have to work on. You're at 100 now. And you're at 100 now. Alright. The lava storm. I think Soul Beam might be a little high for us, though. Because there's quite a few enemies in there, I feel like, fast and heal. Do this. Find my soul. Kobolds might be okay. Let's see what we got for a hot zone over here. $35, the Dreadlands. Well, Soul A was a hot zone. 35 Dreadlands. And of course, we're not high enough level to know what the level 40 is. I want to say the 40 might be City of Mist. Bugs and bats might be a little high, yeah. I'm just worried about with the healers, that might be a thing. Let's get a tank mercenary just in case. We can keep him in our back pocket in case shit hits the fan. Let's do it. We'll just go. We can always make our way up to the giants and stuff. Another reason why I'm excited for Quarm, I know I keep talking about it, but I can't wait to see these old school versions of these zones again. Freeport, Oasis of Mar, Common Lands, Lava Storm. Might load Snare instead of heal just... Ooh, yeah, Snare's a good idea. Snare is a very good idea. Oh, that's not bad, okay. Interrupt. King area will be a little sketchy at first. If we end up needing to pull out our mercenary, it'll just trivialize a lot of this stuff, which is fine. I mean, we're getting 20% EXP a kill here. So, that's with, like, no EXP event going on, so... 20% for yellows. Oh, can only cast outdoors. Stam. Okay. Rit. Got new. Oh, we got regeneration. Pack spirit. Wolf form. We'll take a heal down just in case, and we'll place in front of our nukes. Very nice. I'll take it. Oh. Not bad at all. See, as long as I'm casting Snare over and over again, I'll work on that alteration just like I was complaining about. Nice. Snare was a solid idea, by the way. Hulk. Thank you, thank you. I forgot that all these guys literally run around here with fucking Spirit of Wolf too, so it's even that much harder. Snare is one of those best spells in the game when EXPing it is, yeah. So lame, NPCs can cast so indoors. Yep. They gotta have their advantage somehow, man. Alright, we got Snare on you. Got a healer over here somewhere. You can cast it indoors now anyways. Maybe. I don't think I've ever really tried. Pulling TOV with mob snared is butt puckering. So, yeah. Dude, that's why zones like Anguish just freak me out, because all those enemies run with, like, faster than Bard speed. They are so fucking fast. Can pack Spirit anyways. Here, let me try that, actually. What is this? We'll try this. Fizzle, 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 fizzle. Yep, you sure can. Yeah, you can at least do Pack Spirit indoors. Too big. Let me zone back out so I can get haste for myself again. My big wyvern illusion gives you an attack speed haste, but I had to take it off to see if so was even going to work. But we know. Let me move. Hello, game. Why am I stuck here? Fine. Of all the mana I have, it's ridiculous how much mana Thorn still takes to cast. They left here right as bats. Oh, that's right, yeah. About to go into the bat zone. Here, let's try it with our Merc out. Let's see how much we get here and if this is any problem here. Ooh, 42, so they're a little bit higher. Tank. Okay, I mean, so definitely not as bad as I expected. I think we can kill this stuff pretty easily as long as we keep our Mercenary out. I hate this spot right here. You cannot see your target. This one we sure can. Can you pet pull them? I don't... Maybe? I mean, I'm sure you can if you actually have a pet. Unfortunately, just the Mercenary won't, like, start attacking unless I'm attacking something. But I'm sure if you have an actual pet, you probably could, yeah. No, sadly, it's not a slash pet attack pet. Mercenaries are kind of weird in the aspect of, like, you can't sick them on enemies. They'll only start attacking once the enemy's already attacking you. I wish, though. And my minion that I can summon is, unfortunately, just like a basic little minion that will follow around and won't ever actually attack. What's nice is even with the Mercenary out, we're still getting like 12%. Those little swarm dudes. Oh, okay, the skeletons. No, unfortunately not. Yeah, from my understanding, they don't actually respond to that. Since they're pets that spawn from my hammer. Yeah, unfortunately not. I think we got a new damage shield now. And skin like diamond. Nice. Got rose fiery sundering. Fizzle, fizzle, fizzle. Even with all those points we put in. You can control swarm pets eventually. Yeah. I know with like my my necromancer, I sure can. It definitely gets way better in the higher levels. You get a dot, and you get a dot, and everybody gets a dot. Oh, Jesus, there's a whole bunch more coming. Where are these ones even coming from? They must be behind him. Yeah, this would have been basically impossible without my mercenary here. Might consider getting a beat alive for the second line. Yeah, we're definitely going to need it. It's going to help a lot with these the extra damage later on. Where are these guys? Oh, right here, of course. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to get a fire beetle eye. Especially using a mercenary now, so I don't have to worry about getting interrupted all the fucking time. Yeah, 14% with the Mercenary out still. Pretty nice, I would say. $14, that's nuts, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a hot zone. We don't have an EXP potion going. Hello? There we go. Gonna say game. Hello, what are you doing? And my favorite thing about this zone in general is that pretty much nothing summons. Hmm. Dot, snare, run. Let's do this. Can we get a fire? Surely someone's selling at least a fire beetle eye. Not sure if it's outdoor. I don't think so. Okay, fire beetle eye acquired. More dots, more dots. Yep, yep. I don't know why I don't have any of the. I could have sworn that we were supposed to have a like a fire dot by now. Got fire strike. Let's use that here. Got immolate at 25. I guess I missed it. Somehow. I don't know how I missed it, but I don't have any of it. Yeah. Maybe I'll get another one soon then. Must have been one that I accidentally skipped. Does anybody know the next in the line here? Like when the next one is? Maybe on a different vendor? It could be. Let's see here. Drifting Death. Fixation of Row. I think that's the next one. No? That's just debuff. Who knows? Because I know there's one in the 50s, I'm pretty sure. We're pretty close to 50 that we end up getting, so. At least until after 50, yeah. I think it's much higher in the that area. That's fine. Breath of Row, 52. That's what it is. I knew there was one much higher level. We've gone in a circle here. Okay, let's make our way back. Let's see if Afridi's up, dude. Fire Giant. I'd get Immolate just for the extra damage, but how insignificant it might be, I don't know. I'll have to revisit it at some point, I'm sure. Sonic Bat, here we go. That's a nice nuke. I mean, gee, it's going to be time for Velks pretty soon, and Velks is a hot zone right now, I think. You level so quick it might be irrelevant, yeah. It definitely wouldn't be irrelevant in Velks because everything, for the most part, is like ice related. You mean I can't see it? I'm looking right at it. EverQuest physics are stupid. It still says I can't see it. Hello, game. Fine, I'll let my Mercenary kill it. Get him, Merc. I can't do anything to him. Because apparently I can't see it. Even though it's right in front of me. Yep, Drift and Death. That's a really good one. Nuke, nuke, nuke. Why are they suddenly both attacking me for no reason? Mercenary, you gonna do anything? $400 plus nuke at 39, yeah. And the fact that there's no cooldown on it too, because the last nuke I was using had like a decent chunk cooldown. Yeah, it's pretty chunky. Doing the V way of leveling. I made a paladin. I'm going to level him and not buy any spells and see how far I can go with no spells. Hey, I resemble that. I'll have you know, that's a very particular way of leveling. Also known as the best way of leveling. And I can't be told otherwise. It's honestly a lot of fun with rangers, especially. Wouldn't that just be a warrior with lay of hands? So you're not wrong, and you can only use a sword and board or a two-hander. Like I said, I can't be told otherwise, but that's the best way of leveling. I do that on a ranger a lot, and it's hilarious because by the time you get to 70, you're like, shit, spells don't matter anyways. Oh, go pew pew. You still need snare at 70? Nah. Who needs snare when you got headshots? Nuke 'em. Well, it's nice damage whenever it isn't resisted back to back. Let's go this way. See if we can get us a Kobold King here. One of the best bangers of the entire Final Fantasy VIII game. Oh, that's a few. Kill the shaman first. Let's go. Level 40. Let's get that better spell. Gonna be time to move on to Velks now, too. Look at all these teleports. Got pack regen now too. My mercenary already has almost more HP than me. Nice. Doesn't matter how twinked I am when you got a mercenary who can do it better. All right, let's get this group back here. Drifting Death definitely hits a lot harder. Ah, nice. The good old infinite pool spot. Last time we were here, these guys just kept spawning on top of us, one after another. You're going to POK to get some Velks. Might as well pick up some. Yeah, that's true. That's true. More damage, best damage? Yes. Especially in an area where we're about to be like fighting pretty thick enemies anyways. Because enemies in Velks start to get quite a bit more damage. Yeah, quite a bit more HP. Also debuff, yep. Man, I was wondering why it's getting so hot in here. It's already like 83 degrees outside. It's about to be October and it's still feeling like the middle of June. Alright, let's go check out our spell vendor here and see what I missed. Yep, Immolate right there. As simple as that. Ooh, we also got to redo our buffs. Or I think you kill insanely fast at your level, and it seems quite chill as well. Well, the reason that we're killing so fast right now is because our Mercenary. I mean, I'm doing pretty decent damage as well, yeah, but it's mostly just my Mercenary at this point. If I was doing this like truly solo without the Merc, it would be much slower. Up until I was using my Mercenary, yeah, I was killing pretty fast, but it's just because everything gets significantly more HP in the 40s. Well, true solo, you wouldn't even be there. Yeah, I'd probably still be killing in Soul B or something. Nuke 'em. This would be a lot easier also if I had like a clarity at this point. We just need to get to like 47 and I'll bring my enchanter over and slap KEI on. Could always charm a spider though. I don't think I can charm enemies this high level though. I think once they're like blue con, I think I could charm them. But I think we're pretty limited on charm at this level. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What else we getting in here? Oh, I think we got a new nuke. Never mind. Lowering attack and... Oh, no, that's the new debuff. The fact that I have a pet haste. Oh, Jesus. Completely unnecessary. If you're bored and want to collect more things, you can always summon your wolf pet. I don't think we actually get a pet, though, until later on. Yeah, we don't get a pet until 55. At 55 is whenever we get our bear pet. And it's worthless. Yeah, it just basically, it's a squishy teddy bear. It's there for emotional support. Oh, there goes somebody's mercenary. Yeah, it's a good old emotional support teddy bear. Summon companion says summon pet. It actually, what it does is it summons the pet to you. It doesn't actually summon a pet yet, but all that means is it's just summoning the pet to you is all. It's confusingly worded, but yeah, basically if I did have a charmed pet and if it were like fucked off somewhere in the middle of the zone, I could use summon pet to summon it back to me is all. Which with EverQuest pathing we all know is like a very real thing. Oh, I'm getting invited to a group. Oh, the people here are actually, like, well, people and or person is inviting me up to the group, I guess. Where are they? They're up top. Pulling a charm pet across the zone is peak danger. Yeah. Oh, well, whatever it is, they pulled literally the entirety of this area, and their tank died. Bro, you good? You okay there, buddy? Bro, you good? I don't know what they did there, but all I just look over at the side and like suddenly my extended target bar has like 30 enemies on it. And their tank just died, exploded immediately. Belk's old school, yeah. They fucked around and they found out. Nice. I show up, immediately get invited to a group, and the group dies. If that's not like a sign of things to come for Quarm, then I don't know what is. Corptron's gonna be fun. That's built in EverQuest logic, yeah. Literally, I show up, I'm doing just fine here by myself. I get invited to a group and they all start dying. Like, listen, don't threaten me with a good time. And the group has probably been killing for hours with no problem. I think that's exactly it. Like, 100% no problems whatsoever. I mean, they're in their 50s, so I feel like it's kind of hard for them to die here in the first place. There we go, there's one. Since they were up high and you were down low when they invited, did aggro spread maybe? I don't know. I don't know. My group on P99 I'm leveling with takes 4, almost 5 times as long as to level than if I was solo. But I can't level to where I want to because of how the EXP works. Yeah, that's exactly how it works, man. That's what's annoying about it, since like in old school versions of the game, like P99, there is no bonus for playing with a group of people. So it is actually like highly encouraged to play with 1 or 2 people. But if you do that, it's a lot more dangerous, and it's also, yeah, you can't level in the areas you want to. Basically forever fighting greens and blues. playing with 2 other people last night. In 3, almost 4 hours, I got 37%. I just want to get to 13, 15 for dual wield and double attack. Yep. The old school EverQuest way, man. Meanwhile, in 3 hours on this server, I've gone from 1 to 42. Oh, he's giving me everything. This is nice. I actually get to be like a Druid. Druid's a fun class. I never played it. It's fun to see in action. Yeah. Dude, I fucking love Druid. Like, Druid is the first class that I really took from, like, start to finish in old school EverQuest. Me and my brother played a rogue and we shared a rogue. But rogue, like, man, Druid, I just fucking love it. I just want to smack things as my rogue better. Yep. And playing as a rogue in that version of EverQuest is already, like, very difficult to compare to other classes, so yeah, you need all the help you can get with dual wield and double attack, man. I totally get it. A 43. I feel bad because the guy keeps giving me everything in the loot window, and I'm like not gonna loot it. I have all the space in these bags, and I absolutely hate carrying loot. Are you on live? Yeah, this is live EverQuest on the Furion of E server. So do I have to pay for expansions still on live, or it depends on where you're playing? If you play on the FE server, you can you'll get all the expansions for free except up to the last 2. Maybe he thinks you need more twinking. Could be so. Yeah, he's like, dude, this guy needs more stuff. That's what I like to see in EverQuest streams. Classes I never played. I was a cleric body and its soul back when. Ah. See, honestly, it's kind of strange for me, but a lot of what I like to see in EverQuest is the opposite of my playstyle. I like to see lots of, like, hardcore streams, people, like, really struggling with the game. I like to see that because I hate playing that way. So it's an entirely different than the way that I normally play. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's like entirely different than how I play. Almost had a heart attack for you. Yep. I experienced that firsthand. I like the opposite, yeah. And just jumped right off the fucking edge there. Yeah, like lots of the hardcore streamers and stuff like that, I typically enjoy watching for EverQuest because I fucking hate that playstyle. Like, in my aspect, like, I hate it because I feel like it's a colossal waste of my time to do that. Like, hardcore for me and stuff like that is a complete waste of my time. I have such little time to play EverQuest in the games that I like. Which server is this again? This is the Furiona V server. It's roleplay preferred, but it's on the free to play list. You don't even have to pay to play on this version. Wiping tactics for 7 days straight for 9 hours a day, that was a struggle, not fun. Yep. This is nice. I actually get to, like, do Druid things here. Yeah, like full aggro. Yeah. Literally, because, like, I'm not being patient at all, so I'm just going straight for, like, the double dotting. I'm debuffing and double dotting, and these guys do not like that. I'll install this and try it instead of P99 to see how I like it. I hope you like it. One thing I do try to tell people is that this version of EverQuest has all the quality of life updates that P99 does not. But that's what some people love about P99, and I totally get it, and I respect it. I never want to seem like I'm bashing what version of EverQuest people prefer to play, but Live EverQuest has a whole lot more quality of life updates. Some people like the very old school, like, hardcore version of EverQuest, and I get it. I like this version of EverQuest because I can hop in and I can feel like I'm making progress in just a couple of hours. And then I can sign off and I'm good. I'm enjoying it. I just feel like I'm not making any form of progress with the group I'm playing with. That's also really fair too, yeah. Because in those 3 almost 4 hours solo, I could have probably gotten to 12. Yeah. Old EverQuest demanded you be social and group with other players. MeWeQ gives you an option to do so, but you also enjoy the game on your own, to a degree at least, yeah. I mean, in all honesty, if you're pretty knowledgeable and educated about EverQuest, you can easily solo Molo up until probably 100. It does obviously slow down, and you're going to do it at a much different pace. But if you want to, it's absolutely something you could do. I can easily solo at level 10, yeah. A 44, let's go. Even better heal now. Even as a rogue, I have good gear. Like I have my best in slot piercing weapon before I do the rogue epic quest. Nice. Yeah, if soloing an EverQuest is something that you enjoy, this version of it will offer quite a bit easier options than what you have on P99. If you want something similar or as close to similar as possible on P99 with all the quality of life updates, there's a server called Agnar on Live EverQuest. Unfortunately, you have to be like a full subscriber to be able to play, but it's locked at Planes of Power, so it's like EverQuest Live locked at Planes of Power, but with quality life updates. And your grouping is just the group I'm with. Yeah, that's really real. Yeah. Some people you play with can make this game way more tedious than necessary. I've learned that in the past for sure. Is there a big population on Agnar? Unfortunately not, low mass. It is very, very minimal population. Last time I checked, I think there's like only just enough people on this server basically to keep the server alive. It's kind of the server that a lot of hardcore players will hop in and make a hardcore character on and then quit. With the three of us, how much damage I'm doing, they don't want to fight it. Yeah. Yeah, like Agnar is it's a dead server in every stretch of the imagination. Oh, did they fall? Oh, there he is. Okay. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh. Oh, dude. Did one of them fall? I think one of them fell. Oh, no. I'm just 1 to 2 shotting mobs with almost 60 damage backstabs at level 10. My autos do 20. See, that's pretty good for a rogue. What weapon are you using, then? You said it's best in slot before the rogue epic. You're fine, V. Just remember to snare. That's true, too. Crystalline Spiderfang? Gotcha. I have a feeling they fell here. I think that's what I'm seeing. Yep. I got you, homies. I typically don't like to go down to this area because there's so many prophets that can spawn here. It can just be complete heal central. Lower dogs is terrible, yeah. It just... The last group I was in, we did fine here. It's just, it feels like it can be unnecessarily difficult. Quarm starts tomorrow, sure does. I'm off work for a few days, so we're gonna have some fun. I'm either going to monk it up or play rogue again. Just know that monks do insane damage in lower levels with no weapons. Rogues on live can be really insane damage at level 1, though. Because you finally, like being so weapon dependent, you can finally use good daggers. And it's not a problem. I mean, if you have the option for upper castle, lower dogs, yeah. Yeah, this is why. This stuff right here as well. Oh, and Quarm? I gotcha, yeah. This is another reason why I don't like this, because now we have 2 priests on us. There we go. There's the other priest. There we go. Still pretty good. I mean, all in all, I'm getting really good EXP. I don't know how these guys are still fighting here, though. I feel like these guys are going to start turning light blue for them. Definitely want to go to castle. Yeah, I think that would be like the perfect area. The dude kind of reminds me of that monkey group with the number dogs with your mage. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting as well. I'm getting kind of the vibe that they're just taking it kind of slow. Do you have your bear ready for when you get high enough? Yes, I have my bear spell. A little teddy bear that will do me no good but emotional support. So in EverQuest, warriors are tanks that smack people very hard. Yes. Well, warriors are the people who get hit very hard. They're like lesser versions of Shadow Knights and Paladins, in my opinion. At least unless you're playing live EverQuest, then it's kind of a different story. But in like classic P99 and Quarm version, warriors are a lot harder to play. Bear equals best pet ever. Yep. He's Smokey the Bear. Don't do drugs, kiddos. Warrior do no smacking. They shout and yell at mobs. calling them names and can piss them off and get beat the F up. Yeah. That's also very similar to Rangers. Very, very similar to Rangers. Yeah, that's a fair point, Hulk. One of the GMs was turning people into elementals and bears. Nice. Now, Rangers just die. True. Someone's got to take Death Touch. Might as well be a Ranger. Just over there talking smack anyways. Pat Chloropass. Let's go. You get regeneration. You all get regeneration, at least for 15 minutes. This area is a whole lot less scary whenever you have a half-second clicky teleport out. Paladins are really good against undead in New EverQuest, I heard, and quiet potent tanks. Yeah, they're all about them stuns. Gladly embrace my fate as a ranger on Quarm and take every death touch so I can go AFK for 10 minutes and get a cup of hot chocolate. Yep. You just want the easy job. You want like a typical wizard's job then. Alright guys, I nuked once. I'm going AFK for 15 minutes to med. And then you die because your group wiped, and you come back and yell at everybody asking what happened. Well, I feel like I will be doing Ranger and Wizard. I wanted to do Ranger or Wizard so I can stream it and then also do nothing the entire time. I'm going to turn it into a talk show podcast called Reasons Why Everyone Who Doesn't Play a Wizard or a Ranger is Stupid. Totally should. Yep. Might be the best idea you've ever had. Yep. This guy's 53, so he's much higher level than me. Working on that defense over here, I guess. Is the hand and book medding a thing on Quarm? I think it is, Hulk. I'm pretty sure it is. With all the other stuff that they've done, I wouldn't be surprised. Vomit, yeah. You are not the first person to feel that way. Also, Warrior will be the best raid tank on Quarm. Shadow Knight will be the best group tank, and Paladin, I feel, will be a little behind. I think that isn't that normally the case, because Paladins don't get cease and desist until Luckland drops, so they're already kind of behind in aggro, so they're even like a less warrior. I think the lack of cease and desist there is like one of the big problems. It's cute to know you have to look in your book for 2 minutes, then it gets old. Yep. Listen, if I wanted to stare at a book, I would do it in real life. I'd open up a good old H.P. Lovecraft story, and I'd just go to bed. Should be a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Avada Kedavra. He says as he dies in one single nuke because the enemy resisted and ran over to him and killed him. You get a dot. You get a dot. You get a dot. Enemy was just nuke. Enemy, bash, double attack, triple attack, magician died. Exactly. Proceed to do AoE nuke and gets aggroed by everything and dies. If you play Wizard, you're required to med with your book open specifically over the chat bar, so that way you miss all the messages from your group. Yep. Yep. I'm telling you, man. Wizards have been and like always will be in my head like the ultimate AFK role players. I mean, that was like the role that I would expect parents to play in raids back in the day, so they can just stop doing anything in the raid and just be like, sorry, I was helping my kids. I nuked once. Did you see that? The human rogues not have a choice to start a free port? I don't remember. It's been so long. I don't think I've ever played it. Excuse me. I don't think I've ever played a human rogue before. I've always played either a dark elf or a barbarian. I'm guessing they changed it. It could have been something they changed along the way, yeah. That I definitely am not sure of. Make him agnostic. I think I'm just about done with this group anyways. Ugh. Probably call it quits here in just a few minutes. Okay, so that's the thing. You have to be paid sub to be able to choose to start anywhere except for Crescent Reach. I literally just found that out earlier. So if you're not paying to play the game, it's not going to let you start anywhere except for Crescent Reach. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm El Dunno with that group. I think we're going to call it quits here anyways, guys. I'm going to get some adulting and stuff done. We might be back on tonight with our Mischief group. I don't know. We might just be chilling out and waiting until our lockouts are done so we can hit our raids. Because I've got to wait another 8 to 12 hours for my lockouts to be done. And then we're going to kill some gods and stuff. So I think that'll be tomorrow. And then Quarm will be after. Yeah, we're going to call it quits, guys. I appreciate everybody who stopped by and watched. It's been a pretty good day. We'll be back tomorrow, though. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, Fire. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'll talk to you another time.